I don't got time to be here, man. If you can, just do your job or do whatever you're doing or something, man. But I don't really care what you do, man. It's not my
I'd love to do my job, but part of my
not my
job is
job,
making
dog. It's not my
sure.
fucking job, all right? I don't give a fuck what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Your job is.
All right, everyone. Today we're breaking down two completely unhinged courtroom hearings. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this. First, we have a defendant who absolutely loses it, like a full-blown meltdown. He's yelling and cussing out the judge as if he's raging at his Xbox after getting wrecked in a game. It's honestly shocking that he thought acting like a complete lunatic would somehow put him above the rules. Let's be real for a second. Newsflash. The judge literally controls the courtroom and has the authority to slap you with a contempt of court charge the moment you cross the line. Judges aren't there just to sit quietly and listen. Their job is to maintain order. And when someone behaves like a cranky toddler who skipped nap time, the judge will absolutely bring the hammer down. Anyway, let me know what you think about this guy and whether you believe the judge handled it correctly or if you think you would have gone even harder. Let's jump into this insane case and see just how ugly it gets.
Adjourned. Good afternoon. My name is Walt Weaver. I'm the judge of Potter County Court of Law number 1. I'm going to be hearing your case today. I've reviewed your plea papers, Mr. Rico. It appears to me you're ready to waive all your constitutional rights in exchange for a plea bargain agreement. But you do have an absolute constitutional right to appear in my open courtroom and face your accusers. Or you could also choose not to use that right as well and agree to appear by video. Are you agreeing to appear by video?
If I can, man, you can just like figure it out in court and I
Are
guess
you saying you don't want to do this on video?
I'm not trying to be in court hearing and doing stuff on here. I just ain't got
Mr.
time.
Rico, it's real simple.
I don't got time to be here, man. If you can, just do your job or do whatever you're doing or something, man. But I don't really care what you do, man. It's
I'd love to do my job, but part of my
not my
job is
job,
making
dog. It's not
sure
my fucking job, all right? I don't give a fuck what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Your job is
Court's
gay as
adjourned.
fuck.
I'm going to hold you in contempt.
Hey,
That'll be
bro,
a
I
hundred
don't give
dollar
a fuck
fine.
what you talking about,
Remove the
man. All right?
individual.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about, man.
Bye.
So, dude, get a job. You get free go. He's better.
Well, do we need to preserve this as evidence now since that's resisting? All right, don't delete the YouTube video. That's unfortunate. Hey, Ethan, keep them coming, man.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Oh, it's not your fault. That's part of our part and parcel. Boy, he's so little, and look how much people he's got. Could you please put him, Miss Morris, on a transport next time so we can get it done? Boy, if that's not the funnest name I've said all day. Man, it's too bad Mr. Rico could have gone home today. He decided he'd rather stay.
You might have got a new prosecutor today.
Well, it's all live. You saw him fight the deputy. Technically, he's under arrest in a jail. Do you have to prove that element?
Mr. Briggs, you're before the court today making first appearance, Raymond, on 2 charges.
Honestly, I have no clue what this guy was thinking when he walked into court acting like that, cussing out the judge and assuming it would just be brushed off like nothing. Spoiler alert, it absolutely did not end well for him. Judges aren't there to hand out free passes, and if you show up acting like a clown, they will clap back hard. I genuinely can't tell if this guy is missing a few brain cells or if he's just way too confident for his own good. Either way, that was easily one of the most insane court hearings I've ever seen. Let me know what you thought about this first hearing. Now we're moving on to the next case, and somehow it might be even worse than what we just watched. This next guy basically strolls into court and starts confessing like he's reading straight out of his diary. He is absolutely digging his own grave right in front of the judge. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's jump into this next train wreck.
The first is malicious mischief in the 3rd degree. It's a gross misdemeanor subject to 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine. Second is harassment, domestic violence. That's also a gross misdemeanor subject to 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine. because the charges have domestic violence enhancements. They are something where if you're convicted of them, it would result in your inability to possess firearms. If
I
you are
don't own a
convicted.
firearm. That's what I
Okay,
told
again,
him.
I have to let everybody know whether you have guns or not.
So I was denied due process. I have paperwork that proves that I owned the car before I was married. So therefore the car is mine. And since we're in separation, no judge has divided property yet. So technically the car is still mine. So I wrote on my own car. That's a fact. Here's the paperwork. I
We're
sit
not
down
having
at the
a
bank.
trial today.
Well-
We're having your arraignment.
Okay.
You're entering a not guilty plea.
I was denied
You've
due
told-
process,
hold on,
sir.
Hold on.
You said I could
You've told,
speak.
no, I
didn't want to
didn't. I said you should exercise your right to remain
I choose
silent.
not to, sir.
Your attorney, if they were saying there, would not have you making factual statements on the record.
That's my discretion, sir. Because I believe there's Fourth Amendment charges. I was denied all kinds of rights, and I will be coming back with a vengeance. I have
Are you
paperwork.
threatening the court?
I am not threatening the court anything. I'm not threatening anybody.
You just-
I have the
you
right
said
to
you were
sue.
coming
I have
back
the
with
right.
a
I have the
vengeance.
right to sue this city, and that's what I just said. So if you want to take that farther than that, that's up to you. I did not say that. I'm
You
making
said
it
you are
clear.
coming back with a vengeance.
With an attorney.
On
It
the
doesn't have
record.
anything to do with me. That's not a threat to you. The city. I said I'm suing the city. So you do what you want today. Go ahead and hold me in contempt. Go ahead. I'm suing the city. I will be suing the city. If you don't take that as a threat, then that's fine. I will be talking to the city attorney. I've already talked to the city. I'm talking to people. I talked to the police chief already.
Yeah, I've seen how you've conducted yourself. so
Yeah,
far.
that's right. Because I'm being wronged. It's my house. She had no business being there, and she hasn't even lived there for 6 months. She hasn't paid a bill for 8 months. She can't just come there. I have rights.
You do?
Just because she's entitled to
So
be
again,
able to be on the
we've
property
talked
doesn't mean
about-
she can just come.
We've discussed your rights today. We're not going to litigate your case today.
Do I have the option to
This is-
speak with the city attorney
This
as
is
well?
a criminal court.
Do I have the option to speak with the city
Not once
attorney?
you say you're going to be hiring an attorney.
Do I have the option to speak with the city attorney? I'm not hiring an
Not
attorney.
today.
I want to speak with the city attorney.
Not today.
Okay, when would I be able to do that?
That's me, sir, and I will give you my card.
Okay,
But we do have some release conditions we will be requesting.
Okay. Go ahead, Ms. Carmen.
Yes, Your Honor. We are requesting a formal no contact order with victim notification.
it should have been me filing.
Hold.
She's
Please,
harassed
sir.
me.
What did you all think about this guy's story? Because personally, I don't believe a single second of it. I honestly think he's way too full of himself to even pretend to be innocent. This dude really thinks he's starring in a Netflix legal drama, trying to smooth talk his way out of trouble. Maybe he believed he could charm the judge with confidence, but these judges have seen more guilty people than a reality TV producer. They can smell nonsense from a mile away. This guy is seconds away from accidentally confessing to something terrible, and the judge's reaction is absolutely priceless. Once you know the signs, narcissistic abusers are incredibly easy to spot, and this guy is basically flashing a giant neon sign that says, "I'm lying." The fact that he thought he didn't even need a lawyer just screams overconfidence. Like, buddy, this is not the moment to say, "I got this," when you very clearly do not. People who represent themselves usually end up speedrunning straight to jail because they have no idea what they're doing. This whole situation is collapsing right in front of us. And honestly, he has no one to blame but himself. Let me know what you think in the comments. And let's get back into this mess.
Please, sir,
Nobody did anything about that, and I reported it to the officer. Upon arrest, I told him 2.5 months ago, I've been punched in the chest. I will take a lie detector test for that and pay for it. And I received nothing.
The city attorney is making her release recommendation. You need to let her finish.
I was denied due process. You guys didn't take my complaint. So you didn't even take my complaint. And then you don't want me to call it racism. You didn't even take my complaint.
The only thing we are doing today, sir, is you have entered a not
Well, there
guilty
should be
plea.
equal treatment under the law, and I have not
We're
received
not
it.
litigating your case today. I've already told you that. You've seen every other person come up here. I've entered not guilty pleas. I've set
Well, I
release
want to put this in the record. Can I give this to the attorney so she can follow up on this? This is my proof that the car is mine. I don't go to her. I am at my house. She came to me. I never go to her. So why is the order against me when I don't even deal with her?
Please let the city attorney finish her recommendation. So we're walking on a very fine line right here with your conduct in court today.
Okay, I'll stop. Sorry.
Thank you.
I don't even go to Oregon, sir.
I will
She lives in
add,
Oregon.
I will add, because Mr. Briggs has brought it up. We are not seeking to remove him from the home that he is residing in.
How you gonna, she don't even live there. Are you kidding me? She doesn't live there. I paid the mortgage there for the last for 4 years. I paid the mortgage and I can prove that.
Mr. Briggs.
I'm trying, you're gonna remove me from my home? What are you talking about?
Saying she is not.
Why are you even saying that?
Because
She don't live there.
The longer this guy talks, the worse it gets for him. He is digging himself deeper and deeper, and at this point it's just sad. He's so blinded by his own smooth talking that he doesn't even realize he's free-falling straight into a guilty verdict. I seriously don't understand why people like this refuse to hire a lawyer. If you're going to walk into court thinking you're the next Harvey Specter, at least Google some basic law first. Do you think this guy is intentionally trolling the system? Or do you think something's actually not right upstairs? Honestly, I can't decide. Let's jump back into this disaster and see how much worse it gets.
Her address is in Oregon. Why are you even saying that?
I will add, because Mr. Briggs has brought it up. We are not seeking to remove him from the home that he is residing in.
How you gonna, she don't even live there. Are you kidding me?
Your Honor, the reason that I'm bringing this up is that the victim has requested a civil standby so that she can go get her personal belongings from the home.
Property has not been divided by the court. She has her personal items and her personal belongings. And then the court has to divide the property. That's what I've been waiting for. I've encouraged her to file the divorce papers, sir.
I will be finished here shortly, Your Honor. The proposed NCO that we have drafted after contacting Battleground to make sure this is something that they could do.
That's against the law. No way.
Is that she can call for a civil standby where they would go to Mr. Briggs' home. She has the same 15 to 20.
She can't come there and just take whatever she wants out of the home. It hasn't been divided by the divorce court. I believe she's demonically possessed by the Jezebel spirit. So I don't want her around me. There's a visceral reaction that I haven't felt around a person in many years. If I'm from here to her, I want to throw up. I literally cannot be around her. And I've required that she not come to the house. She came to the house because I refused to get the HELOC with her to help her pay off her bills. So she came to the house the next day, and then that's when everything started. I was sitting there with my brother-in-law, drinking beer by myself, like I always do. I didn't go to her. She came to my house. And she has forfeited. I haven't proved it, but she's forfeited her right to the property. She hasn't paid a single bill there in 8 months. And when she left, the moment that she took her and got a new bank account at Columbia Credit Union, that's the day of separation. That was over 8 months ago. She cannot just come to that property.
I have jurisdiction for a victim to be able to retrieve property.
What would I be keeping from her, sir? She has all of her clothing. There's a table and a side table in the bedroom. That's all that's there, and whatever's in the garage. I haven't kept her from anything. I'm trying not to kill her. She's come to me.
Okay, so
All right, guys, there it is. This man is officially cooked. I genuinely cannot wait to see what the judge does next, because he just buried himself deeper than a dog hiding a bone. Seriously, how dumb do you have to be to say that word directly in front of a judge? Every argument he tried to make about being innocent completely evaporated the second he opened his mouth. You can practically hear the judge thinking, wow, what an absolute waste of my time. Because yeah, he's done. Let me know what you thought about that wild confession, and let's jump right back into chaos.
Your Honor,
Okay.
That's not.
I
Now hold
I
on.
would actually ask he be held on $10,000 bail.
Listen, sir. Listen.
You can't. say
I'm not
that,
saying it
sir.
like that. I'm saying that I've tried to keep her away because of violence. I don't want.
Very much keeping with statements. that
Oh
were
my
made
God.
at
Do
the
you
scene.
understand? Does
I
anybody
wasn't.
understand?
Yeah, take
I
him into
didn't
custody.
never touch her.
Officers, take him into custody.
I never touched her. I didn't want to harm her. That's what I've been doing the whole time. Man, I'm getting crunk down here and it's gonna be on. This is prejudice and
Okay, I'd like-
racist as hell.
I'd like no bail.
You're racist.
Well,
I have
he
not
just
done
threatened-
anything to her.
He just threatened to get crunk on the court.
So what? What is that? So you're taking away my freedom of speech? I can't express myself now?
Can't
I
threaten.
haven't committed any crime. I haven't touched anybody.
All right, so
I don't want her at the house. That's what I've tried to avoid.
at this stage, we're gonna set Mr.
Ain't never,
Briggs.
she punched me in the chest. I'm prosecuting her, so you take that. I want to see somebody about that right
We're gonna
now.
set Mr. Briggs.
And I'm pressing charges on her.
Out 1 week.
She punched me 5 times and I will take a lie detector and pay for it.
We're gonna
Can I
set
speak to
Mr.
somebody
Briggs
and press
over to
charges
the
on her?
12th of December,
You know
2024
what I'm saying?
at
Hey, you know
8:30
what? My
a.m.
shoulder, I'm in, we're gone.
We're giving you extra.
The release conditions in place are to violate no laws, appear at all mandatory court dates, notify the court of any change of address or phone number. I'm signing off on a standalone no contact
So
order.
I said I didn't want to kill her and I've never threatened to kill her. I'm just expressing to you that I don't want any bodily harm towards her. And you're arresting me for that. And it's a freedom of speech. I didn't touch her. I've never put a hand on her. She punched me. Can I press charges? Can I see someone to press charges on her right now? Your Honor? Your Honor?
This is your arraignment today, sir, on criminal charges. You've made a number of threats on a recorded
I
record.
didn't make any
I
threats
told
to
you-
anybody.
Well, we'll listen
How is
back.
that a threat? Freedom of speech. I didn't threaten anybody. I didn't say I want to kill her. I said I don't want to.
Sure, we'll listen to what's played on the record. You're being recorded. I told you to remain silent.
Well,
Your
hey,
choice.
I knew you was gonna do this. I knew you was gonna wait till I slipped and then you was gonna throw me in jail, and that's fine. Because I'm coming with Trump. That's not a threat. That's my personal lawyer that I'm gonna get to fight you guys
When
with.
people threaten killing someone on the record, sir, I take
I
that
didn't threaten to
extremely
kill her.
seriously.
That was not a threat to kill her. I didn't say I'm going to
We're
kill her.
recording.
I said I don't want to. And that
That's
wasn't
fine.
even, that was just a figure of speech.
It's recorded.
I don't care if it's recorded.
We're on intensive pretrial release. At this time, I'm going to impose bail in the amount of $25,000.
And then, Your Honor, if it is posted, could we have the victim notification?
Victim
requirement?
notification will be put in place.
Thank you.
This is a railroad, man. I'm telling you.
This guy was honestly a complete waste of time. If he was just going to confess like that, everyone could have wrapped things up and gone home much earlier. I mean, what kind of genius tells a judge they want to harm their ex? That's not just shooting yourself in the foot. That's launching a nuclear missile at your own case. It almost feels like you believe the judge would hear that and respond with, "Oh, wow, you poor thing. You're free to go." Like, be serious. Judges do not play around with threats, especially when it involves stuff like that. It's basically an instant ticket to a guilty verdict. I can't tell whether he was trying to get sympathy or genuinely thought he could charm his way through court like it was an episode of The Bachelor. Either way, it was painfully out of touch. He clearly thought his speech was fooling everyone, but the only person he fooled was himself. Let's be real. The number one rule is to shut up and let your lawyer do the talking. The second you start talking without a plan, you're just making the prosecutor's job easier. What would you have done in this situation? Because I would have hired a lawyer immediately and stayed silent like my life depended on it. That's going to wrap up my breakdown for today. Let me know your thoughts on these insane cases in the comments. I'm really curious to hear your opinions. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more crazy courtroom breakdowns like this. I post every single day, so there's always something new to laugh at or cry about. Stay tuned and take care.